Give the gift of a delicious burger from Bulldog Burger, a soup and sandwich from Sweet Pepper's Deli, appetizers and cocktails from The Grill, or even a wood-fired steak from Harvey's. Choice is the perfect gift. An all-in-one gift card from Eat With Us.
At Room to Room, there's no need to wait. Black Friday deals are going on now.
Full-size sleeper sofas starting at only $7.99, plus queen mattresses starting at only $5.99.
Room to Room Tupelo, where we know there's no place like your home.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning, good morning. Welcome into Mississippi Live Weather This Morning out here on your Friday morning. Hope you're having a good start to your day. Hey, it is Friday out there, right? And if you've been with us since Tuesday, I woke up on Tuesday morning and thought it was Friday. So I've been kind of sad ever since then. I'm glad it's Friday. I hope you are too out here on your Friday morning. Here's what you need to know as you're getting out the door. Number one is warm afternoons are going to be continuing. We saw a warm afternoon yesterday. Take it a few degrees above that for today and tomorrow. So some warmer than average conditions definitely on tap over your next few days. Dry weekend ahead. That's some good news if you got any plans out there. I'm tracking dry conditions. Enjoy them because that leads me to my next point, a very wet next work week. I'm talking rain chances for every day of your next work week. So we'll talk details through all of this and specific on those rain chances in the coming next few minutes. Let's talk about outside right now. Take a look over in Winona. Beautiful blue skies out there. Some clouds as well. You can see kind of some clouds streaming in. Still a lot of sunshine out there as well. And temperatures in the middle 50s. So definitely a warmer start to our day ahead for a lot of us here in North Mississippi as well. Another live look, a little bit more of a blue sky look over in Caledonia. Temperatures in the 40s there. So more clear conditions, a little bit cooler, but still, you know, not where we started off this week. Y'all remember Monday, it was very cold out there. Not the same story out here for your Friday morning. Look at temperatures across the board right now, closer to the Mississippi River where we're seeing a little bit more cloud cover out there in the 50s, 54, South Haven 57, Tunica 54, Clarksdale. Further east you go, the cooler you do get. 41 in Alcorn County, 44 in Lee County, 46 Houston, 46 Starkville as well. So a little bit cooler over in northeast Mississippi and compared to northwest Mississippi. First 12 hours ahead, temperatures, all of us going to be getting in the 50s over your next hour, 70s by 11. We're in the middle 70s for your afternoon ahead. So definitely a warm one out there, middle to even upper 70s. We'll talk exact high temperatures in the next few minutes, but definitely another warm afternoon. As we go on in the evening, temperatures are going to be in the 70s by 5 and then falling into the 50s, at least the upper 50s. By your 8 o'clock hour. Good mix of sun and clouds today with clear conditions happening as we head sunset and on. Take a look at satellite radar. You can see kind of clouds settling in all across the Mississippi River, but drier and clearer conditions the further east that you go, closer to this high pressure system. As I put this into motion, we will see a good mix of sun and clouds into your afternoon hours. Still a lot of sunshine in the forecast. That will settle out of here as we head into those overnight hours. Going into your Saturday, kind of starting off the day a lot like today, a lot of clouds off to our west across the Mississippi River, Arkansas, back into places like Louisiana and Texas. Going throughout your Saturday, we really are looking at a lot of sunshine in the forecast. One thing to note though, we're watching this front. You can see it kind of sitting off to our west. As it gets closer in, it's going to be causing a pretty breezy day out there for your Saturday. It's tightening what we call a pressure gradient. So as it comes in, winds kicking in from the south, and it kind of tightens that overall flow, making for winds to kind of kick up more than usual. Could even see some wind advisories in play, especially for folks off to our west. But what you need to know here in North Mississippi, if you're headed out for Saturday, it's going to be a day to hold on to your hats and maybe put some weighted things on a napkin if you're going to be planning an outdoor lunch or dinner. Overall fronts coming in, not going to be dropping off our temperatures much at all or bringing us any rainfall out here for your Sunday. Only thing I'm really tracking out there for Sunday is a little bit more cloud cover in the forecast all the way from morning and then into your Sunday evening. Don't worry Friday, though, if you want some rain, you're going to be getting it into your next work week. We're looking at rain returning to the forecast in full force as we head into your next work week. Monday through Friday, rain chances are going to be on the board. However, some days are going to be seeing better rain chances than others. Coming up next, we'll talk about which days we're going to be seeing better rain chances, and of course, a full look at your 7-day forecast and a full look at those SEC football forecasts. If you plan on supporting your SEC football team going out maybe to Columbia for the state game, going up to Mizzou or Tuscaloosa or Oxford, I'll have a full look at those forecasts coming up after this.
At First Choice Bank, we know you can't always make it before the bank closes. With our integrated teller, you can talk to a live person as late as 7 p.m. on weekdays and noon on Saturdays. It's not just an ATM, it's an ITM. First Choice Bank, your choice for banking.
It's Friday night y estamos activos. Head out early. Drinks flowing to 11.
No sé qué pasó. I didn't even drink that much.
March 24th, 2023 was a normal Friday. You know, we knew the weather was not good, but we needed to take shelter, and we didn't have shelter. My husband and almost 2-year-old daughter, Ethan and Riley, they did lose their lives in the storm. We're still recovering from it. We'll always be recovering from it. Matt Laupon cares about the community. He's not just there to collect a paycheck. I feel like Matt Laupon has proven himself trustworthy.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggie McAuley.
Hey, welcome back to the Room to Room Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Maggie McAuley. Thanks for tuning in to Mississippi Live Weather out here on your Friday morning. Beautiful look outside if you haven't stepped out the door this morning over in Greenwood. Lots of blue skies over there at least, and temperatures in the middle 50s. We're seeing a good mix of sun and clouds throughout your area. Take a look over in Pontotoc. You can see some clouds off in the distance. Really pretty view there. Also see that sunshine coming down on all of that nice fall foliage from all of those trees. So a great time to get out and enjoy the fall foliage, even though it's not feeling like fall right out there for your day ahead. As for airport delays this morning, not tracking any really major moderate delays through most of our regional airports from Oklahoma, Dallas, Fort Worth, Memphis as well, over into Atlanta. Only one we're tracking out some moderate delays in is over in the Houston airport, and that's the same looking more nationally at the lower 48 and all of our international airports. Still seeing the most delays coming out of Phoenix, over in Chicago, in the back into the LaGuardia airport over in New York City. Some moderate delays happening over in LAX, Houston, and then up in the Boston airport. So if you are traveling out, maybe you got a weekend flight and you're headed off to those airports, make sure you keep an extra eye on your flight status. But we know there's been a lot of cancellations this week. I would keep an eye on your flight status either way if you're going to be hitting the airways this morning or this afternoon. Day planner ahead. If you're sticking here in North Mississippi, we're looking at a warm day, 60s out here by 9, middle 60s by 10. Back in the 70s before noon today. So you know the story. Warmer day ahead. Middle to upper 70s are going to be the story. So if you got any afternoon plans, hey, it's t-shirt and shorts weather at least. Going to our high school game of the week presented by KC Lott is over Okolona and Faulkner is where we'll be at 5 and 6. And a nice evening for it. A little warm for pregame temperatures, but in the 50s by halftime, not changing up too much from there. We'll be in the upper to middle 50s as the time you're really rounding out those games, and clear skies expected as well. Let's take it a step further to your SEC football forecast. Alabama playing at home over in Tuscaloosa versus Oklahoma. 2:30 game, so definitely going to be warm out there. If you're planning on supporting the Crimson Tide, I would dress for the warm conditions. First play, temperatures near 80, and we all know it's a little bit warmer in those stadiums. Middle 70s by halftime, into the 60s barely there by the final snap of that game. Let's head over into Lafayette County. Oxford, big game over there. They're playing Florida, and an evening game, so good for them. Temperatures in the 70s to start off those games, low 60s by the final snap. Pretty comfortable game out there for them. Just a good mix of some cloud cover and clearing conditions as well. And last but certainly not least, the Mississippi State game over in Columbia for Mizzou. They're taking on Mizzou, another evening game. If you're heading up into Columbia for that, nice conditions there, 70s by the first play, into the upper 50s by the final snap of that game. Sticking here in North Mississippi for your weekend ahead, temperature is going to be warmer out here for your Saturday. Another day of temperatures in the upper 70s. Wouldn't be surprised if there were some 80s out there as well. So definitely above average for that time of year, or for this time of year. One thing to note in Saturday is our winds are going to be southwest around 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting potentially up to 20, 30 miles an hour. So again, a pretty breezy day out there for your Saturday. Just something of note. Not a great day to be burning anything as well with the warmer conditions and that wind kind of picking up as well. Going into your Sunday, the wind will die down and we'll see temperatures a little bit cooler. I don't know if you want to say cooler, still in the middle 70s, but definitely not near 80 out there for your Sunday. Warm conditions do stick in the forecast as we lead up to our Thanksgiving holiday, not tracking a major cool down as of right now from the 20th through the 24th. So that is the next 6 to 10 days out from now. We're tracking at above average conditions sticking in the forecast for a good portion of the central United States, stretching all the way down to the southeast, and yes, you guessed it, here in North Mississippi. Going to be tracking rain, though, as we head over your next work week. Enjoy the dry conditions. Get out. Enjoy the nice dry weather we have as we head Saturday into Sunday, because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we have rain chances for each day. Now, some more than others. As we head Monday into Wednesday, we're kind of looking at a stalled front in the area, bringing more showers and storms maybe for the afternoons, but a better system comes in and kicks through as we head late week, bringing more widespread rain and possibly a few more intense storms into the mix as we head Thursday into Friday. As of this morning, looking at it, it looked mainly Thursday evening, overnight into Friday morning, but we know this can and will change going 6-7 days out from now. So just something you want to keep note of and pay attention to if you got any rain chances, and especially if you have any rain chances, if you have any plans, especially as we head Thursday into Friday of your upcoming work week ahead. Here's a full look at your 7-day forecast. 70s, don't expect anything different. 70s all the next 7 days. Upper 70s Friday and Saturday, middle 70s out here for Sunday. Going into your work week, rain chances are back. 70s stick around. Middle to low 70s all the way throughout your work week ahead, with overnight lows in the 50s. And yes, better rain chances do come into play as we head later on in your work week. One thing I want to show you before I let you go, I got to go and talk to some sweet kiddos, some sweet pre-K students over at the Oxford Early Learning Center. Here's a So like I was saying, I got to go and take Maggie's Weather School on the road over to the Oxford Early Childhood Center. These are pre-K students. They were so sweet. We got to talk about all kinds of things and make a thunderstorm with our hands. Always love doing that. We talked about the seasons. We talked about how to dress for the weather. We just got to talk about all things weather with them. Hopefully maybe had a few meteorologists in the room. And we also did it in 2 groups. So that was the first group. And then here is the second group, because there were just so many of them, but they were so attentive, listened so well, and again, just loved to get to go out in the community and get to see kiddos, and again, and hopefully ignite some future meteorologists for maybe Mississippi Live Weather one day. So very sweet over there at the Oxford Early Learning Center. As always, make sure to tune in this evening at 5 and 6 as we'll be live from our Friday night football game of the week at Okolona and Faulkner. We'll be live at 5 and 6. Highlights brought to you at 10, so make sure to tune in then, and I'll see you out here on your Monday morning at 6:30.
Can I ask a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, we have a dog, but she's little.
Do you have any unlocked guns around the house?
We do have a gun, but it's stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access. Appreciate you asking.
Yeah, of course.
1 in 10 kids vape. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes.
The Health Class Film Guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Talk to your child about vaping today.